Hey everyone, my name is GeekGirl and this is my podcast. For those of you out there visiting this podcast for the very first time, welcome. And to all of my loyal GeekGirl gang, hey guys, welcome back. I'm super duper excited about today's podcast. Why, you ask? Well, it's really special in a lot of ways. First off, to my loyal GeekGirl fans, this is sort of a reintroduction and a recap of what this blog and podcast is about, but don't worry, there'll be stuff here for you guys too, like tips about what's going to be going on in the future and things to look forward to, and even a little call to action at the end. For those of you who are new, I'm going to introduce myself and tell you guys what this blog and podcast are all about. Now, why do I have a new audience and an old audience, you might ask? As luck would have it, someone at roddenberry.com noticed this little old blog, and they saw a perfect fit between my existing audience and their existing audience. So, GeekGirl audience, meet Roddenberry audience. Roddenberry audience, meet the GeekGirl audience. This is a place where you guys can form a community. You can post comments down below if you're here on my blog. You can post comments on YouTube. You can email me. It's all about interactivity here, but I'll tell you more about that later. Okay, let's get started. So for all you newbies out there, I'm going to tell you what this podcast is all about and a little bit about myself. I am a total geek, and I own it. I'm very proud to be a geek, and I hope you guys out there are too, if you are geeks in fact. I love technology and gadgets, computers and software, and most of all, I love helping people figure out technology and making it work for their everyday lives. I like to think of myself as a creative geek, and by creative I mean I use a lot of software and devices that help me document my life and create multimedia presentations and just things for my friends or things in my life like photos and videos and graphics. I love to create using a digital media. Now, I don't have any formal training. I don't even know what formal training would be for that, maybe an IT degree or something, and I don't have that, but what I do have is years of experience at troubleshooting and helping people all around me answer all sorts of technology questions. See, a couple of years ago I realized that all my friends and family, because they knew I was tech savvy, would come to me with questions that were pretty simple to me. I mean, they seemed simple. I had simple answers. Usually I could figure them out really quick. But I realized the more and more that I got asked the same types of questions, that the answers aren't so simple for everybody else. And that's okay. And I found that a lot of people are also afraid of technology. And I think that we should embrace technology. It makes our lives easier. And in my case, it helps me be more creative. So I set out with a goal. I'm not really an on-camera person, but somehow this alter ego emerged out of me called the Geek Girl. And I decided that I was going to take one for the team and I was going to sit down here, and instead of being on the other side of the camera or in front of the computer editing, which I do also, that I would be on camera talking to you guys and answering your questions. So that being said, this podcast is pretty simple. You're going to get a couple different types of content here, but it's all centered around one big thing: interactivity with you, the audience. You can email me or tweet at me with questions at any time, or post comments on here or on YouTube or even on the Roddenberry website, and you can ask me questions about anything, and I promise to get back to you. Now, I might not always know the answers to the questions, but I promise you that we'll learn together. So, alright, so enough about me. Let's talk about you guys. What can you expect to see here at GeekGirlKnows.com? Well, you can expect to see 3 main different types of videos. There's a couple little random stragglers here and there, but basically, the main types of videos that you're going to see here are full episodes. Full episode is just called episode 10.1, for example. That's what this one's called. And then there's always a title that somehow alludes to the topic of that episode. The full episodes are filled with lots of info on the content that you guys are asking about. Scroll down through the archives and check out all my old videos to see the types of things that I've covered. The topics range from things like iPhone iLikes and iGripes and being green while still being tech savvy and my favorite gadgets. Oh, you gotta check out the video for that. I got a waterproof phone that I immersed in water on camera for you guys, and I also showcased one of my favorite geek gadgets, which are my MyView glasses that plug into my iPod and that I wear at the gym to project video in front of me. I know, I'm a total nerd. I don't care, I love it. It gets me through my workout. Anyway, check out some of the old full episodes and you'll see what I'm talking about. And hopefully with our new sponsor, Roddenberry.com, we're going to up the ante and make the best episodes we've done yet. Now, the second type of video that you're going to see here are called Geek Girl Quickies. Yes, that's right, Geek Girl Quickies. Now, as you can tell, I'm sort of excitable a bit about technology, and sometimes I hear about something or I read about something, and one of my many geek magazines like Wired and PC World. Wherever I may be, when I hear about that information, as soon as I can get to my computer and turn on my webcam, I just sit down and I shoot a really quick little video for you guys just to get the information out there because I want to share it and I'm so excited. So usually when you see the quickies, I may not be wearing my glasses and I may not have my set here, but just know that it's something pretty good because I'm excited about it. And usually they're pretty quick. That's why they're called Geek Girl Quickies. And the last type of branded video that you're going to see here at GeekGirlKnows.com is called a call to action. And this is really, really important. What is a call to action? Well, basically, all of the content that I create is based on what viewers just like you are asking me or talking about, or what I read about on the blogs or in the community discussions or the forums or even the comment section here. When I put out a call to action, that means that I'm prepping and planning for an upcoming Geek Girl episode, and I need your input. I need your questions, I need your opinions, I need your advice. Hey, I need you to teach me stuff that I don't know about the upcoming episode. And this way I can include your thoughts and feedback in the episode. And in that sense, we make it together. So make sure you pay attention to the call to action. You should always make sure to also check out the blog at www.geekgirlknows.com. Now, when I don't have time to post videos, sometimes I just go and I post text and images about things that I want to talk about as well. Maybe they don't warrant a whole video or a whole quickie or a call to action, but I find them interesting enough to post and pass along nonetheless. Also, whenever I post a new video, there's a blog wrapped around it. And in that entry, you'll find links to all the things that I talk about within these videos. So make sure you check out the blog as well. And that is a place where I want you guys, the new Roddenberry audience and my old Geek Girl audience, to form a community. Maybe you guys could teach each other something about technology or about Star Trek. And most of all, I want it to be a place of learning and interaction and exchange. I always check all the comments. I go in there and I reply. So you can email me or you can post in the comments. Either way, it'll get to me. I really want you guys to come comment. Leave me feedback. It's the only way I can do a better job and fix things and address the things that you guys are really thinking about. Alright, now that all you Roddenberry.com people are all caught up on what this blog's about, let me go into something new. This is really exciting. So recently I started a Twitter account. I'll put the link here below. So I've decided that we're going to do something really fun with the Twitter. I'm going to set up a scheduled hour of time, maybe once a week, maybe once every other week, it depends on how popular it is, where I'm live on Twitter, and you guys can tweet at me your questions, and I can tweet right back at you with the answers. It'll almost be like live video chat, except we'll be Twittering. And here is where you guys come into play right now. I like to come up with fun names for things, as you can tell from the names of all my videos. So I want to come up with a name for this synchronized Twitter session. What should we call it? Tweet Talk? Twitter time? I don't know. I'm sure there's better names out there than those. So I want you guys to comment in the comment section below this blog or below this YouTube video and send in your suggestions. And then if we get enough and I simply can't decide on which one's the best, I'm going to do a poll right here on the blog where you guys can vote. And the winning name is going to be the name for this segment for all eternity. Kind of fun, right? You guys can already start being involved right this second. Alright guys, remember you can always email me at geek.girl@earthlink.net. That's right, geek.girl@earthlink.net. Also, take a second to go visit our lovely sponsor, Roddenberry.com. Click around. I'm sure you'll find something there that excites you. I did. It's like a portal into the world of sci-fi. And if you're as big a sci-fi fan as I am, you'll definitely find something there. Alright guys, until next time, cheers.